Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go and profile Bo. We're also on a bit of a trophy purse because I'm almost up to 20,000 trophies, so I'm going to try and get us a bit closer to that at the same time. But if you've been watching our recent Brawl Stars videos, you've seen me profiling different brawlers, and somebody's asked, they're struggling a little bit with Bo, how to best to use Bo, what his strengths are, what his weaknesses are. So we're going to get into that, guys. I'm trying to get this guy to pass to me, but he doesn't want to pass. So we're going into Brawl Ball. We're going to play a few games of Brawl Ball, and we're going to try and come up with some ratings and help you if you're struggling to use certain brawlers and give you some tips and hints. So a lot of you will have found my channel from the Brawl Stars finals this year, where I was eliminated in the quarterfinals. But thanks for coming back to the videos, guys. Like I said, if you've got any other brawlers that you want profiled or ratings or tips or hints, or you want to play with me in Brawl Stars, drop it in the comments of the video. I'll send you my log and we can friend up and play some Brawl Stars together. But let's get in and talk about Bo, guys, for today. So the main thing with Bo is he's a shooter. It's really, really important because he fires 3 or 4 separate arrows. It's really important that you always put your aimers out on the screen so you can see exactly where your arrows are going to hit. I find if I don't do this, a lot of my arrows tend to miss the mark and it doesn't quite do enough damage. So that was a great start. It scored and we've won the first game. So let's get into another game. With Bo, the main weapon that I find you've got is his super. So his super is a few little bombs that you can place at different parts of the screen that when the enemy goes over them, they trigger. Not only do they damage the enemy, but because I'm maxed, they also stun him and hold him on top of the bombs for a few seconds afterwards, which gives you or your teammates time, if you haven't quite killed them, to get up and finish the kill. So I'm going to say for his super, probably an 8 out of 10, because you can also use it strategically. Like, for example, in Brawl Ball, where you've got that wall in front of the enemy goal. If you throw your bombs next to that wall, when their enemy respawns and they trigger those bombs, it will destroy the wall in front of their goal. So you can also use it for a last line of defense in front of your own goal. So it really is a handy super. To be honest, it's one of my favorite supers. It wasn't, since I've become maxed, it's become more effective because, like I said, it does stun them and hold them on top of them afterwards once you are maxed. His gadget is also along the same sort of lines because when you put your gadget down, a blue circle appears, which when either you or your teammates go inside the circle, it gets you your super much, much quicker, and your teammates. So you're able to get your bombs much quicker. So what I tend to do is put it down by my own goal. So when people spawn and your teammates spawn, they come through that circle, therefore getting their super much, much quicker. So far I've scored in the first 2 games and we've won both our first 2 games. And this is still 0-0, but I think this is about to be a goal now. I mean, how has my teammate not scored from there? That is an absolute... I mean... The thing about when you're playing team games with Brawl Stars is, it doesn't matter how good a game you have, you can still find rubbish teammates or teammates who don't take it as serious or who are not as good. So I've just shown him how it's done and put the ball in the net. So we're now, I say the net, there's not actually a net there, but you get what I mean. So you see my circle? So I'm now getting my, oh nice, so just stop Frank. Oh, come on. I'll get Colt, somebody else get Pam. Nice. Great teamwork. So there, the team worked together. Nice. And Ems has even given me a little shot and a smiley face to say good play. And it was pretty good play there by me, if I do say so myself, because we were 3-on-1 at one point. So guys, whose are your favourite brawlers? Who do you like to use? And who don't you like to use? I'll tell you what the main thing that how I get success at Brawl Stars is... Each time, I don't look at just my brawler that I'm using. I also compare mainly against the brawler that I'm up against. So what I mean by that is, let's say in this scenario, I'm Bo. if I'm up against a ball, my main thing is don't let him get close to me. Do not let him get on top of you. Back away, back away, back away. But if I'm against a dynamite or a tick, it's going to be the opposite. Get on top of him, get on top of him. You've got to quickly analyse which brawler you're up against. What do you need to do? You know, if you walk up on top of Bull or Shelly or El Primo, you're going to be dead. So you need to keep your distance, put your aimers on, and keep as far away as possible from the big, strong brawlers. So this game is still 0-0. We've won the first 3 games. I'm almost up to 20,000 trophies now. I got a little bit disillusioned with Brawl Stars for a little while. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite and a few other games. So my trophies dropped a little bit, but I've started back playing again. I'm getting lots of kills in this game. This should be a goal now. Nice and easy, not stopping Frank from there. So we're 1-0 up. So do you guys like Brawl Stars? What would you say is your favourite Supercell game? I would say Brawl Stars is my favourite at the moment. And probably if I had to pick one brawler out of all of them, I would... it's difficult to pick just one brawler because the games are all so different. So it would have to be for each game picking one brawler. If I really had to pick one overall, I would probably go for Dynamite, only because he's very versatile. You can use him in most games. But like I say, it all depends on the game. So we've won all first 3 games. We're into the 4th game. So ratings-wise, I'm going to go through my ratings out of 10. This is just my personal opinions. So with Bo, super out of 10, I would say 8. Really strong super. Oh, nice play. If you saw that, guys, their Genie pulled away our last defender, which meant their mortars could put it into an empty goal. Good play. Sometimes you just got to hold your hands up and say, good play. So, super 8. Speed 7. Accuracy, I would probably say a 5. He's not the most accurate. You know, even with your aimers, you do find some of the arrows definitely miss. Strength and damage, I would say 7. Probably 7. If it wasn't for his super, I probably wouldn't use him at all, if I'm honest. A good super. It's definitely really helpful at times. But other than that, not one of my favourite brawlers. An overall rating, I would probably say 6. Definitely not one of my best brawlers. Not my worst brawler. And I do use him at times. And he is definitely better now he's maxed. Because obviously you can stun people. But still not one of my favourite brawlers. So put your ratings in the comments below, guys. Please drop me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. There's going to be all sorts of gaming tips and helps and different things. 7th in the Cash Cup last week on Fortnite. Going for the Brawl Stars finals again this year, guys. I really appreciate everybody that's been watching our videos up to now and got us monetized. Really, really grateful to every single one of you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Much love from Supercell Genius. Peace.